So, let's take a look. Over here, on one party's side of this reading, we have the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Choices being made. The Eight of Wands, the Temperance, and the Moon. There's a lot of heavy energy here for someone. Now, crowning that side on guidance is Love Begins. I think this is all connected. But somebody is making a choice. Now, what I think, I'm just going to put it out there because I noticed the energy first when I first threw it out. So I'm going to put it out there. Someone is considering whether or not to go into the military. It's something they thought about doing for a while. It seems to be in someone's way. And this may not be the first time you've enlisted. I am thinking that someone here is considering whether or not to re-enlist, because this is a decision that they've made before. Also, no, we have the Eight of Wands. Someone making a decision, whether it's military or it could be maybe moving to another part of the world and starting an endeavor that is unique only to you. But it's a path in life that someone has thought about taking around a decision, and now this decision is upon them. And they're making this decision now. But I think at the end of it, the decision is really a good one. It comes with Love Begins. So I think there's an element of real hope and promise with this new direction someone is choosing to take. And it comes about pretty rapidly with the Eight of Wands. Now, with the Temperance card and the Moon card together, again, two really big energies. Just like the partner here in this situation also has huge energies around them. For this person, facing possibly this direction, maybe joining the military or going back into the military, re-enlisting. It seems to be a good combination. There is an element of the right recipe. This is a life that this person is meant to lead. Even though sometimes they don't know where the road's going to take them with the Moon. A lot of mystery on this path that this person is walking. Whether it's military or another direction, it takes them along a path that happens quickly, that is really meant for them, even though sometimes they don't clearly see all of the possibilities that are around them with the Moon. The Moon can be clouded. There can be secrets. There can be unknown elements of the Moon. But it's real. It's a very positive outlook. We've got the light of the Moon here. We've got the light of the Moon here. The secrets, but there's rainbows here. The truth, the happiness, the enlightenment. So someone's making a serious decision within a couple here. Something that's going to be life-changing. It's apparent here. Something is going to be life-changing for someone, and I do strongly feel a military presence for someone in the situation, or someone who is going to be adopting a more disciplined lifestyle moving forward, due to the choices and the directions that life is going to take this person in. Now, on the other side of the situation, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Empress, the Star, and the Tower. Major transformation coming. Now, I can't really say what this is. This could be a new path in life because someone comes up pregnant. Someone who maybe did not expect to come up pregnant. Maybe a couple who did not expect to come up pregnant. But here it is. Here it is. And it takes them by surprise. One partner may be faced with that type of fertility because it's powerful here. It's a wish. It's a wish made in the dark, which means you cannot see the results of that wish until it actually happens. And this is quick, powerful change, even quicker than this. This happens in an explosive kind of nature, but it's wishes fulfilled. It's fertility and growth and promise. It's also a brand new beginning of security, a new way of looking at security, looking at your household, looking at the money that you actually bring into your life. And the King of Pentacles, he's the guy that's in control. And he guides the stability. He creates the stability. But above this person, and it makes me concerned here with the Tower card, we've got the discontent and boredom, or the Four of Cups. Someone in the situation, one person, I think whoever this is, that is looking for whatever this brand new fruitful growth is in the situation, wowie, wow, wow, someone in the situation is not happy. Possibly about an impending pregnancy. Someone here is thinking that they're too old. And that they have to consider maybe not following through with this. Because what crowns you is the Five of Cups. So here it tells me someone has some discontent around a new endeavor, whether this is a job, a career path, or bringing somebody new into the household, even a dog. This is bringing something new into the household that brings major change. And it can bring complete upset. But the disappointment is here. I cannot ignore that there's disappointment possibly around someone who comes up pregnant, maybe late in life. And there's a decision around that situation for someone, and a choice is going to have to be made. And for someone, unfortunately, that change may have to happen quite quickly. Now, let's take a look at what in the past this person has brought to the situation. We have the Judgment on one side of this. So I just think more than anything, this person with Judgment, it's about the decision. So one person who may not be so thrilled about the developments over here may be just standing back and waiting to see what develops, what choice this person is going to make. I do see that it's a divinely guided, divinely protected decision. So don't think that with this decision, for whoever this is who is facing this kind of situation late in life, just know that Spirit is there to help and guide you no matter what your decision is around the situation. But this person brings that kind of guided decisiveness with them. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Caduceus, which talks about the healing nature of this relationship. So whether or not this situation ends badly or not, you have healing and protection around this relationship. Again, with the Judgment angel here again, this situation is divinely protected. So I do see whatever happens here, this couple has survival. There is survival and healthy conclusions coming for this couple. In the future, we've got the Seven of Wands. It's about facing the difficulties head on, but having the upper hand. It's about facing whatever conflicts come your way, but having the upper hand and knowing that you will make the correct choices for yourself, for your family in the situation, and the partner in the situation in the future comes with the Princess of Wands, the fulfillment of wishes. So I almost see that whatever the wish is, whatever it is, for the good, for the bad, for the negative, for the positive, whatever this means here, that there will be a sense of fulfillment and happiness at the end, at the very end of this path. First, let's talk about the obstacles in the way. First, like I said, one obstacle, and I think it's an obstacle for this person who may be finding out, possibly, that they're expecting a child later on in life, and they have a partner who is committed to the military life, and maybe they're never home. And now we have the situation of this coming situation into our lives, and choices need to be made. This, again, talks about waiting for developments to happen, waiting patiently for developments to happen. And for someone, it's around this disciplined kind of military, kind of uptight energy. Someone that has to live with a very conformed schedule. Now, next roadblock we have here is the disgracia, the Tower, again. Melancholia, a situation, again, with the Star. I think this is a situation that one person in this scenario has been waiting to happen. But someone is traveling. Someone is moving around a lot. And I almost feel that it's this military character who is on the go, or someone who has to lead this very disciplined kind of traveling lifestyle for whatever it is, whatever path they're marching in life, it takes them away. And so now we've got consideration. This may be the choice. Does this military person choose to stay in the game, to stay in the military, or do they choose to finally walk away from it and end that situation? That may also be considered here. Then we've got the messenger, the word coming through. Falsita and alagreza acur. This may be a warning here that says when the decision is made and communication begins around this choice, just know that some of it may look really good. Some of the developments, some of what's offered to you may look really good. But with falsita, there's a warning that says, be careful. Not everything that is offered to you at this time may be what it seems. May not be all that it seems, rather. It may not be all as promising as we thought it was going to be. So there's going to be, maybe that's what's coming through here too with the moon, is the unknown that comes with whatever is being offered here at this time in this person's scenario. Now, we want to talk about the guidance, because what crowns you is some disappointment. So, around this developing situation for one person and what's developing for the other person and their choices, we have a very fulfilling conclusion for whatever this choice brings. But we have a sense of emotional loss. Right on top of the card of emotional loss, the Five of Cups crowns the Five of Cups. So we have someone who's really maybe running emotionally high in the situation. And it could be this expectant energy here. Discontent and boredom, the Four of Cups. I think something is developing here. I think this pregnant person possibly is not going to be happy with the decision being made over here on this side. Maybe over here this person decides to continue on the committed type, very disciplined path that they are walking. They've considered ending it, but I almost feel that it's a very tempting offer for them to stay where they're at. And one person may be having some problems with that decision. And there's going to be a feeling, some feelings of disappointment on both sides. Even though one person feels that they've made the right decision, there may be some disappointment around how this develops. And with the Tower card, something has got to give, especially it comes out here twice. So one situation is going to come to an end, another is going to be reborn. And the rebirth comes in the body of the Empress. Very important, but it's also carried through on the star. But with all of this, the decisions are in front of someone.